Hello everyone, this is Crimson and welcome back to Pokemon Legend ZA. In the last video, we met Ivor and we are trying to find his lost sister, and we needed to catch an ice Pokemon, so I went ahead and went into this wild zone here and I caught another ice Pokemon. This is Vanillish, who looks like an ice cream. So yeah, this Pokemon knows a move, Ice Beam, and the reason why we need that move is because we have a plan to freeze the fountain in this area here and try to find wherever Ivor's sister might be. So yeah, let's go ahead and do just that. So I have Vanillish here. Looks like you brought a Pokemon that could use Ice Beam. Well done. Now then, freeze the water in the fountain. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's Ice Beam, go! Marvelously done, Crimson. Look, all the water's draining through the sewers. Ah, there's a little opening on the right side there. As long as the fountain stays frozen, we won't need to worry about getting flooded. Quick then, let's search the sewers. I shall go on ahead. Ivor certainly doesn't waste time once he knows where he's going, doesn't he? We should head into Crimson. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and... swap back Gardevoir now. Because I temporarily swapped Gardevoir out. Though I do want to get an ice Pokemon on my team. I am considering that. Alright, here we go. The sewers. The best place to be. Oh, actually, this place looks beautiful. Look at how mysterious this place is, even for a sewer system. These sewers were built a very long time ago. I guess there are wild Pokemon about, so be on your guard. Who knows how they got in here? Wild Pokemon, you say? But will Gwen be safe down here then? That's why we're trying to find her. Understood, I'm on it. There he goes again. Come on, we should help him look for Gwen, Crimson. Watch out for wild Pokemon. Okay, so it looks like she isn't too far, but there might be some wild Pokemon around here. And I actually have a funny story. Not really funny story, I guess. I don't know. But here is one thing that I have learned in university from... Oh, wait, hang on. Get out of here. Get out of here. There we go. This is one thing that I've learned in university in one of my history classes. So there was a story of a city, and I think it was in Vietnam, if I'm not mistaken. They recently built a city with a giant sewer system, and they were opening the city to the public for tourists to come in. However, the problem is that because of the sewer system, there were 1 million rats across the city, and the government was like, hey, you know, we need to stop this rat crisis, so here's the plan, guys. All right, we will pay citizens $1 for every rat tail you bring us. And it was working at first, right? Until people discovered that you don't really need to get rid of the rats necessarily. You just need to cut off their tails and then just give it to them as a prize. So yeah, a little fun history lesson, I suppose. Think outside of the box sometimes. There you are, Crimson. It looks like this lock is preventing us from going further in. Then let us power through with pure strength. Shall I smash through this barrier so we may proceed? No destroying public property. Anyway, let's take a closer look to see if we can figure this thing out. It should be locked. I mean, like, why can't we destroy the lock? The gaps? It's only a tiny gap. What do you want to check? The keyhole. It's shaped like a typical keyhole, out of nothing out of the ordinary. The hinges? You don't notice anything unusual about the door's hinges. Okay, the locked body then. It's made from some metal alloy. There's no clever way to open this door then, so I guess we'll have to find the key. Where do you think the key could be? Maybe a Pokemon has it. Oh look, a Pokemon that's a key. Well, that Pokemon had some keys. That was a clef key, right? Let's go after it. Well, wouldn't you know it? This is the Pokemon that we have to look for. It seems possible that one of Clef keys could help us open that lock back there. Then shall I go ahead and catch it? The Pokeballs I throw reach to speeds of over 100 miles per hour. This does unfortunately mean that there is a chance of Clef Key being knocked out as it's caught, but there's a risk that we have to take. Stop right there. That's hardly different from punching the poor thing. We're not in ancient Hisui, you know. We didn't do that. I was there in ancient Hisui. I was actually there. They didn't punch Pokemon. Actually, most people in Hisui, they were afraid of Pokemon. This also raises some concern about how you managed to catch your own Pokemon, Ivor. Anyway, I think we could safely leave this matter to Crimson. Here, feel free to use these Ultra Balls. So, do I not need to fight it first, or no? Should I not fight it? You want me to fight it? I'll fight it if you want me to. No, it looks like there's an X around it. It's not gonna work, so I think I might have to fight it. Don't forget, we don't want to knock it out. We want to catch Klefki. Well, how am I supposed to do that? All of my Pokemon are too strong. What do you mean not knock it out? That's how you catch it. Okay, no, you are level 40. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, that was close. Nice catch. I feel I have witnessed the very essence of a masterful capture. That's a bit excessive, no? But I mean, we catch all Pokemon like that, right? Anyway, let's see if Klefki could get that lock open for us. Oh, I've seen a video of this particular scene, actually. We're counting on you, Klefki. It was like a parody of the SpongeBob thing. It was like, open sesame. Well, I've done all I could do. That's the one thing that's been spoiled for me about this game. I've seen a video where someone put Patrick's voice from SpongeBob over that clip there, and I thought it was the funniest thing ever. Anyways, I really thought that was gonna be the trick to getting through here. How about this then, Madame Detective? If we truly are stuck, perhaps we might try out my plan. First off, thanks for calling me Madam Detective. Just Detective or Emma works too. What was your plan, Ivor? If there's no gimmick or mechanism to open this lock, then it must be opened by a key. There's no guarantee that said key can be found in these sewers. Since we cannot obtain the key we need, we must let my honed fist become the key. Our path will be open thanks to my power. Justice punch! No, Falcon punch! With that, our way is clear. Let's press on. So that's what he calls a plan. Personally, I would call it brute force. In any case, we should hurry after him. Okay, honestly, wait. Can we just have Ivor as one of our companions at this point? Especially if you go to the earlier Pokemon games, where it's much more difficult to get around certain obstacles. Like, you could just punch through things. Like, I'm certain Ivor could punch through that wall right there. Still though, we need to find our way around this, this maze. Alright, Pat Rat. You're going down, Pat Rat. There we go. You're also going down. We can't go that way. Hello. How are we supposed to, where are we supposed to go? I don't, oh, hello. Hello there. There we go. Okay. If this is, no, this isn't a dead end. I can kind of see the map. Oh, I see. I know where we're going. Did you both see that? That was Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. It may be the very same Chandelure that Gwynn has as her partner. Okay, follow Chandler deeper into the sewers. Well, this looks like something. No. It looks like a dead end. No doors or anything. And no sign of Chandler either. It's a ghost type Pokemon, so it's not surprising that it can vanish at will. If it is indeed Gwyn's partner, then maybe it vanished to where Gwyn is. A keen observation given the situation, but it's highly unlikely. Oh, highly likely. Let's search every last inch of this room, Crimson. Okay, investigate the suspicious looking spots. These crates. What if she's in this crate? I don't know. These things? Nothing special about them. Okay, what looks special? I don't see anything that looks too particularly special. Nothing happened. What are you gonna say? Alright, let's search every last inch of this room. This looks special. What do you mean they don't look, they're not related to the case? What about the wall? No. The pipes? No. I'm just walking around seeing if there's a button that I can press. Well, these look suspicious. We've checked over all this room. There's no sign of any hidden contraptions. In that case, the only course of action is to act. Strength is power just oh my god. Falcon punch. Oh, that's odd. I smashed through countless walls in my life. This is the first wall I punched and had a fist go straight through the wall without breaking it. It felt like my hand went inside the wall itself. Could it be? I like the sound effect that it made. The wall wasn't real in the first place, so someone or something conjured that up illusion of a wall to fool us. I see. Clearly, I must undergo even more diligent training if I were to smash illusory walls. But for now, let's proceed. I'm sure Gwyn is waiting for us on the other side. Let's keep pushing ahead, Crimson. Alright. There we go. Can we not have walked through that wall earlier? Oh. The chill I felt when I was passing through it makes me think that this could be the work of a ghost type. So you're saying that a ghost type is trying to deceive us? I think so. We can't prove it yet. I need to be able to smash walls of any kind. Then I can finally tear down the barriers that separate the people of Lumiois, people and Pokemon of Lumiois. Yes, the wild zones will separate us no more, and everyone will be happier for it. Crimson, look there. I do believe Chandler must be Gwyn's partner. Wait, Chandler, help us find Gwyn! Her partner Pokemon is freely roaming around here. That doesn't seem particularly agitated. I suppose we can assume that even if someone behind Gwyn's disappearance, the culprit isn't monitoring the area or anything. Every step we take brings us closer to the truth. Let's hurry, Crimson. How much further the sewer system we got? Okay, no, we're about to hit the dead end here. Just around the corner. Okay, well, this has to be Gwyn here. Gwyn! We found our missing person. Where's the villain who trapped you here? Well, let's back over everything we've seen so far. Can you identify the culprit behind all of this? There is no culprit. That's right, in a way. There is no culprit because no crime has been committed. What are you saying, Madame Detective? Gwyn was trapped here. We saw it with our own eyes. The supposed victim here is Gwyn. However, she came here on her own volition. That's the truth behind this whole case. The truth? If you really wish to hear it, then defeat me in battle. I'm a Pokemon trainer after all. Here, I'll heal up your Pokemon and leave the rest to you, Crimson. Okay, well, I'll battle you. Are we doing this? Yeah. I'm going to win, so you'll all leave me in peace. Strength is power, strength is justice. Okay, yeah, so no, she just wants to be left alone. Can't we just go and then battle Ivor then? That would be a lot easier. Okay. Right. So this what I want to do is I want to make sure that I save for Alligator for last. Because if we can Mega Evolve for Alligator, then we should be able to take out all of her Pokemon. Or, no, take out her last Pokemon, assuming that one is the Fire-type Pokemon that we need to face off against. Alright, so let's switch to for Alligator and Mega Evolve for Alligator. Or no, no. Okay, yeah, no. Let's Mega Evolve for Alligator. Oh no, it's an even bigger chandelier. Okay, so this water type move should be super effective on it. Or, okay, no. It's protected, so that's the thing. Okay, there we go. Come on. Right, and that is another victory for us. Your Pokemon shine with justice. My justice wasn't strong, I simply lacked power. Well fought in any case, and well deduced, both of you. Do you know these two, Gwynn? Of course, Emma's the greatest detective in all of Lumiois, and Crimson is a member of Team MZ. He's also the reigning Canary Quizwiz. I see, and what did you mean when you said well deduced? Where to start? You break every smartphone you touch, Ivor, and once again you start battling in the ZA Royale. You don't stop even when the dawn comes. Your excessive training will keep going on and on as you climb the ranks of the Royale. Meanwhile, I am the one who deals with all of your complaints about your behavior. It's an enormous burden. So I've asked Chandler and one of the Clef Key to help me hide down here. That way, you would be unable to participate in any promotion matches. But then you had to come and find me. I had no idea I was causing the Fist of Justice and my own sister so much trouble. Well, you were. So I would love to see you give my brother a good thrashing, Crimson. Is it true then? Crimson is my opponent for the next match? See for yourself. There it is, plain as day. Well, it seems like I must prepare for our bout. I hope you will all excuse me. Honestly, I'm obligated to look into any case I take on, but perhaps I should have to let this one go cold. Still, I'm surprised you knew of a hiding place like this. It's almost undetectable, even with all the barriers and tricks the Pokemon help put up. I found this place when I was very young. It was here that I met Chandler, though it was only a Litwick back then. The ghost-type Pokemon let me come and go as I please, so I visit on occasion. I love the quiet down here, and the dark. Well, now that Ivor knows about this place, I suppose you'll need a new hiding spot. We should head back for now. This may be your favorite spot, but it's not exactly fit for long-term residents, let's say. Of course. What do you mean she likes it down here? She's got company. Maybe I should train up a bit. A little extra muscle could come in handy during my investigations. Extra muscle? Please, not another Ivor. I was joking. My expansion suit can help me out in a pinch, though I decided not to use it unless necessary. Oh, and Gwen, tell Ivor I'll be sending him a bill for my help, okay? Good luck with your promotion match, Crimson. When you're ready to face Ivor, come to the Justice Dojo. Okay, so now we get to finally battle him. Alright, well, that was fun, I guess. But that's gonna be another adventure for the next video. Why is it so hazy here? That's right, it's never usually this foggy. Oh well. But yeah, that'll be it for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video that I do. Goodbye.